guys, welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheeklate, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple events that are happening throughout the month of December that have been announced by detail. One of them is the Gigantamax Max Battle Day, which will feature Gigantamax Lapras, and another one, which is the Necrozma Fusion Raid Day. So we're going to go ahead and talk about those events, but before we do, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and let us know in the comments below your thoughts about these events. So without further ado, let's dive in to the details. On Sunday, December 8th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, Gigantamax Lapras will be debuting in Pokemon Go in 6-star max battles. And if you're lucky, you may even get a shiny Gigantamax Lapras. There is also a brand new item called Max Mushrooms. The Max Mushroom is a new item that temporarily amplifies the fast attacks, charge attacks, and max move attacks of your Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon in max battles. While active in a max battle, your attacks will do double damage until the item timer runs out. Using multiple Max Mushrooms consecutively will lengthen the duration of the effect, but will not increase the damage multiplier. Remember to check your item bag while in a max battle lobby and use any Max Mushrooms you acquire. You can also see whether other trainers in the lobby have Max Mushrooms active. Good news is, it's gonna be a little bit easier to take down Gigantamax Pokemon. Still make sure you have groups of people together. So if you were able to take down Pokemon that Gigantamax with like 25 to 30 people, make sure you have that same amount of people with you, so then that way it's gonna be 2 times easier. And now just remember, it's a timed item, which means we don't know exactly how long the timer's gonna be. Take it with a grain of salt. It could be 30 seconds, it could be 60 seconds, it could be 120. We don't know exactly what the timer is, but whatever the timer is on the Max Mushroom, make sure you guys have enough Max Mushrooms for each player to use before being ready for a max battle. But that's not all. You also have better chances of collecting more Max Particles during a max battle day. And that's because of these bonuses over here, which is max particle collection limit being increased to 1,600. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles, so you're gonna see Gigantamax Lapras in every power spot. Power spots will refresh more frequently, which is great. I mean, it always does because it's every hour, so a 3-hour event, it will refresh at least 3 times. And you get 8 times max particles from power spots. If I'm doing the math right, that has to be like 800 to 900 max particles for just collecting it from one power spot. Also, there's some more bonuses starting at 12 a.m. on December 8th until 5 p.m., which is 2 times max particles from exploring, and you also get 1/4 adventuring distance from receiving max particles. And if you want to maximize your experience with the first ever max battle day, there is a $5 ticket. I know, it's like raid days. You have an extra ticket that costs a lot that gives you the full experience, and it's like a subscription kind of a thing. But if you do decide to buy a $5 event ticket, you get the following stuff, such as a time research that rewards you the following items: 1 Max Mushroom and 25,000 XP. You'll also receive the following bonuses if you do decide to buy the ticket, which is 2 times XP in max battles, and max particle collection limit will increase to 5,600. So comparing to how much you collect, which is like 800 a day, that's like 7 times the amount. So if you are grinding hard during the 3 hours of this max battle day, maybe it's worth the $5. Also, for the first time since Go Fest, we have the return of Dawnwing Necrozma and Duskmane Necrozma in 5-star raids. This raid day is going to be on Saturday, December 14th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Bonuses include both forms and fusions of Necrozma being featured in raids more frequently, and if you're lucky, you may encounter shiny Necrozma, because remember, the Pokemon will defuse with Solgaleo Lunala, and it'll just be a Necrozma. So if you didn't get enough candy for Necrozma, this is the perfect time to grind for the candy for the adventure effects, and or to do the fusions with Solgaleo and Lunala if you didn't get enough during Go Fest. And also, there is a remote raid limit being increased to 20, starting from Friday, December 13th at 5 p.m. all the way to Sunday, December 14th at 8 p.m. local time. If you want to maximize your experience, you can buy a $5 ticket to give you the following bonuses. I should also mention, if you don't buy the ticket, you get like 5 free raid passes. But if you buy a $5 ticket, you get 8. And because of a bonus during the season where you get 1 free raid pass from just spinning the gym, you get a grand total of 15 raid passes. You also get increased chance to get Rare Candy XL from battles. You also get 50% more XP in raid battles and 2 times Stardust in raid battles. So remember to drop your lucky eggs and your star pieces when you're doing battles. And then of course, if you guys never had the chance, obviously you want to be able to use your fusion energy, whether it's solar or lunar, to get your Solgaleo and Lunala to fuse with Necrozma, whichever one you want to. Now, obviously, there isn't much of like a research or any other way to get fusion energy during this raid day, but if you manage to stack a lot during GoFest, then this is a good time to try to get those fusions ready because you're doing those Necrozma raids. But just a reminder, Dustmane Necrozma and Dongmane Necrozma only fuse if you have 3,000 solar or lunar energy and 3 candies for Necrozma and 3 candies for Cosmog to fuse, and they will have the exclusive moves Sunsteel Strike and Moongeist Beam, which are both adventure effects. Generally, Sunsteel Strike just attracts Pokemon that usually are caught during the day or that you can be able to evolve a Pokemon during the day in nighttime. And then it's vice versa for using Moongeist Beam. You're attracting Pokemon that normally spawn at night, or you can just evolve Pokemon in the nighttime during the day. Oh my gosh, I was just about to stop recording, but as I was editing the video, apparently we got another event that we have details for. It's called the Aspiring Dragons Research Day. This event is on Saturday, December 7th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. This is happening the day before the Gmax Lapras Day. Let's just go through it real quick. So the featured Pokemon are going to be Horsey, Trapinch, Swablu, and Skrelp. Now obviously these Pokemon aren't technically dragon types, but they do at some point evolve into dragon types. They're aspiring dragons. That's the concept. That's very cute. Obviously, they all can be shiny, and if you're lucky, you may get an increased shiny rate for any of those shinies. Now, although that during Research Day, you can claim these from research and get increased shiny, there's some Pokemon that are in the wild in spawns. We have Spearow, Yama, Carvana, Dwebble, Ducklet, and Binacle. They don't have a shiny boost in the wild, but if you're lucky, they can be shiny. Again, it's only shiny boosted in research. And then of course for $2, just like with every research day, paid time research will give you the option of whether you want to choose Horsey, Trapinch, Swablu, and Skrelp, and you'll be getting some encounters of those Pokemon. I don't know if we're gonna get at least 10 to 15 encounters, just like with the previous research days, but dude, this is interesting. Wow. We're getting so much information today, it's so crazy. Overall, I think that the Gigantamax Lapras Max Battle Day is a really good start for this brand new feature. It's just a matter of how many people participate. Max Battle Days is becoming a brand new feature since we now have Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon coming in. Hopefully adding the Max Mushroom can make things a lot easier. And if trainers are motivated to get more Max Particles, they could definitely get the ticket to do so, or they could just simply use the Max Particles to not battle the Pokemon, but to also help them benefit their finances to put in the source into their Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon, whether it's powering up the moves or just powering up the Pokemon overall. And when it comes to the raid day, I wish they could have made it a little bit more easier to include Fusion Energy, because if you didn't get enough Mega Energy, or excuse me, Fusion Energy, then you can't fuse. So I wish they could have at least given us that, or at least another encounter with Cosmog, or at least some sort of like research where we can get some Cosmog candy. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.